Alright, so back out at the cabin, and on my last video I said after I get all my projects done I'd have no new projects. Well, I lied. I just couldn't do it, so I got some new projects. First of all, the crazy pallet barn, finally got most of the roof and stuff done on it. My buddies came over and helped me out with that. I am going to shore it up a little bit better because in my last video I mentioned it's pretty sketchy, but I've decided that I want to turn it into a I don't know, I'm not going to say a party shack, but at least a place to hang. I'm going to cover the inside with bamboo. I did that in an old pool house. It's in one of my other videos. It looked really cool. So I'm going to cover the inside with this bamboo. Maybe black coat the ceiling. Build a bar in here. Put some seating. And get a cheap pool table. And cover the ground with some rocks and stuff. Maybe put some lighting. I don't know. Do some things. Make this interesting. I'll build something else to keep my tractor in, I guess. I'm going to get rid of most of the stuff that's in here. My wheelbarrow, I got a spot for that. The other day I cooked in there because it was raining. It was the most torrential downpour ever, actually. So I cooked in there. But there's snakes galore out here. I caught a little brown snake a little while ago. I've been here like a half an hour. I've seen two massive black snakes. And I ran over a copperhead in the driveway. I guess it was, I think, about a week ago. So the place is loaded with snakes. I ran over a copperhead with my lawnmower at my other house, and I ran over one in the parking lot at my work. So if you live in the country, look out for the copperheads, because apparently they're out like crazy. But so I'm standing where the boneyard used to be. The only remnants I have left are that, and I'm actually going to use those for a project, and also this stuff up here. So I got really into my new project, cleaned out the boneyard, and then I was like, man, I got that so clean, that's so clear. And then I had these pallets, so I threw those up against some trees and put my bench out here. But to be honest with you, most ambitious idea I think I've ever had is this. This is a almost bad idea because it's so much into it. So a lot of people have watched my videos. They know I got a creek, and it's at the bottom of my hill, and I have another path that goes around. Well, what I'm doing is I am going to connect my trails. And I get these from my job. I work, in a lumber department at a retailer, and we get these every day. I actually am the lumber stocker, so I get probably 30 of these a day, and I just save them up because we used to, people come and get them, or we throw them away, or we put them on a pallet truck and they go out. I'm like, you can use those for so much. I mean, I built a shed with these stupid things. So I've been bringing them home for a really long time. I have pallet loads of them, and I'm going to use them as a path to the creek. What I'm going to do is lay them out like this, and then tie them all in with rope. Not all of them are pressure treated. I'd say 90% of them are pressure treated, but yeah, everybody's going to say, oh, they're not going to last, they're on the ground. Dude, I've used these for a path at my old house, and it's still there. And it was down probably 4 or 5 years. So, for all the naysayers, which I'm sure there are, there's plenty of them anywhere you go, it does actually work. But the best part is it's, pretty much for free. Sometimes they'll charge me for them. It depends on what manager's working. Some managers like, oh, you can't have nothing for free. You got to pay a little something. And then other managers are just like, shit, we throw them away, take them. So, but I got these pallets, so what I'm going to do is tie these pallets in, make a little fence, get this all raked back, cleaned up, make trails, and connect them so they're easier to walk on. You don't trip over stuff like this. You know, I mean, I'm going to have to cut all that down anyway to get the wood in here. But it's a whole hell of a long way to go. I think, hey, look at the deer tracks. Saw a bear the other day. I'm going to post a short little clip. It's very short, of the bear. I seen him the other day when I was leaving the cabin. He was out on the road. And I was like, hey, bear. And he stopped and looked at me for a little bit. So this hill is pretty treacherous. It's a pretty bad hill. So I figure walking on the wood, and what I'm going to do is put 4x4s in every, like, 15 feet, 10 feet, and then tie them together with a rope. So as you're coming up or going down, you'll have basically like a rope handrail, something to grab, help you traverse the hill. Because this is the shortest path to the creek. I don't know if you can see. That's not the creek. The creek's actually about 200 feet down. This is a branch that comes off of the creek. But my intention is to go ahead and bring that wood all the way down. And then where these two trees are, right in here, I'm going to build a small deck, landing, and have an overlook of, the branch and the bottom part there. So you can come out here and enjoy it. And then I'm going to tie I got a trail, because I don't know if you can see that white line, but that's my water pump. It's in the branch there, and it pumps up so I can fill my storage tanks and stuff if I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and tie my trails in and have this hill hopefully where it's easier. I mean, I have no problem with it now. I feel amazing. I've lost like 65 pounds, I think maybe more. I'm on blood pressure medicines. I've done so well as far as my health is concerned. Like, before I couldn't do what I'm doing now and talk about it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'm feeling really good about that. I mean, still not the easiest thing for me, but it's a whole hell of a lot easier than it was. My legs aren't as heavy, so feeling great. I guess that's in part why I'm going to do this next set of projects, because I'm feeling better. A lot of it was like I felt so bad. So, yeah, but this is, I'd say, very ambitious. I want to paint something on the back of my barn, on my shed, so when you walk up it looks like something. I don't know. Just ideas, tons of ideas. That hill is a mug. That wasn't even a long walk. That's a steep hill. Whew. I did it the other day like 6 times. So, there are the plans for my future here. Hopefully I'll get that all done. Get this thing finished. I'm going to just coat everything in Thompson's. Oh, I moved my hose hook up. It was just all the way out here in the middle, because initially I only cleared to here. So I've moved it about 10 feet back. Really should have put it back another 20 feet, but right now I can get away with running the 50-foot hose. I think it's a 50-footer. And I can get up to the cabin storage tank. But it was just at it. So if I move it back anymore, I'll have to tie in more hose, and I don't feel like dealing with the hose. So it's easier to drag out one. Yeah, I got to cover this. This thing it's going on 2 years, I think. And, OSB isn't meant to be out in the weather. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape this all down, get all this loose stuff off, and then put Thompson's water seal on it. Believe it or not, I did that to my chick coop, my other little shed, and they still look like new. Like the OSB isn't even, peeling at all. So, beautiful weather today. I'm loving it. Just caught a lizard. Let him go. I'm trying to find some more snakes. I'm fascinated by the snakes. They're just everywhere. Makes you nervous with the copperheads, but the black snakes, I just saw a mammoth beast. Probably biggest black snake I've ever seen come out of here, out of the wood pile. and he went under my Mustang here. But I'd have caught him. Anyway, thanks for listening to all my rants on on YouTube. I don't do Facebook anymore. People are too damn hateful on Facebook. You know, you can disagree about things in life, but you don't have to be hateful. There's no need in that. You know, and it's everywhere. Everybody's so hateful, angry, hateful people. It's ridiculous. So I don't do the Facebook no more. I used to post my videos to YouTube and Facebook. Now I just go to YouTube, and I've had some people make nasty comments on YouTube as well, but I just ignore those. You know, it's only a handful of people. You always got haters no matter what. So, but I'm really pleased. It's so gorgeous out today. Anyway, short update video. Gonna head out and go pick up my little boy from school. So, peace out. Thanks for watching.